Your home is not actually messy at all. It is simply overloaded with things quietly draining your daily inner energy. In Japan, the calmest homes are never built by simply buying more boxes, shelves, baskets, or clever hidden storage solutions. Those peaceful spaces are instead created by firmly and lovingly refusing to keep certain ordinary heavy things inside the house. Today, I will reveal the 15 everyday items that many thoughtful Japanese people deliberately choose to never keep around themselves. These are the things countless families still quietly store inside their kitchen, closet, bathroom, entryway, and right beside the bed. Stay until the very final number because I will share one simple test showing you exactly what to remove first. Number 7 is something almost every single person watching this is probably looking at right in this exact passing moment. And number 11 is the one nobody ever expects, the item people guard the most while it quietly holds them. By the end, you will see your whole home with completely new eyes and never quite unsee these hidden weights. Let us begin with the things people proudly call thrifty or sentimental, yet Japanese culture quietly experiences as truly heavy. Each of these items feels innocent on its own, yet together they quietly form an invisible weight pressing on you. These are the silent energy drainers you stopped noticing long ago, though they weigh your tired home down every day. Most of these things look harmless, even genuinely useful, which is exactly why they quietly survive inside your home unquestioned. The first one hides at the very back of your crowded kitchen cabinet, waiting there patiently for many long years. It is that one favorite mug carrying a chipped handle or the dinner plate holding one thin and familiar crack. You keep it because it still holds your warm food perfectly well, so simply throwing it away feels wasteful somehow. But Japanese thinking follows a gentle old idea called wabi-sabi, finding quiet peace in whole, simple, and natural things. Eating from something cracked slowly tells your own quiet mind that accepting broken and damaged things has become completely normal. It feels like a tiny, harmless thing, but tiny, harmless things repeated every day slowly shape how you value yourself. The shift is simple because once an object truly breaks, it has already finished its honest job of serving you. Your daily table sets the quiet tone for your entire mood, so it truly deserves only whole and respectful things. You truly deserve to eat every single daily meal from something fully whole, especially at your own peaceful family table. The second thing is hiding inside your pantry right now, and honestly, it is far older than you might think. There is a dusty spice jar from 3 forgotten years ago and a half-empty sauce you barely ever touched. We rarely open the back of the pantry, so these forgotten jars quietly become a small museum of past intentions. A Japanese kitchen always runs on absolute freshness because this small room prepares the fuel that powers your entire life. Stale, expired food quietly creates stale, heavy, dead air inside the exact room where you should always feel most alive. Think about the strange contrast, the room meant for nourishment slowly filling with forgotten, dead, and silently expiring little jars. The simple shift is fresh things in and old things out, keeping your whole kitchen breathing, awake, clean, and alive. The third item is now sitting in your closet, and strangely enough, you feel a little proud about keeping it. It is that beautiful, expensive designer box and the sturdy paper shopping bag with the smooth, woven rope-style handles. You save them imagining some future moment when you might wrap and give a truly impressive and expensive-looking gift. But keeping empty packaging means clinging tightly to old shopping pride from a single fleeting moment that already quietly passed. That bag finished its real purpose the very day you proudly carried your shiny new purchase home from the store. You are quietly worshiping a shopping memory, building a small, silent shrine to a purchase that already fully served you. Release the cardboard and the bags now, and choose instead to keep the calm clarity of your present open space. The fourth one stings slightly because it gently touches something far deeper than simple clutter sitting inside your crowded closet. These are the tight jeans you save for someday and the clothes from a much heavier or thinner past season. We hold them tightly out of guilt, fragile hope, or a quiet nervous fear about who we might become later. But that someday version of you cannot breathe freely while today's real version keeps quietly apologizing inside that crowded closet. Japan follows a practice called Danshari, gently letting things go while honoring exactly the person you truly are right today. Clothes that do not fit become a silent daily reminder, quietly whispering that you are not yet quite good enough. Real motivation never grows from daily shame. It grows from gentle self-respect and the calm, honest acceptance of today. The shift is to dress the real person you are right now with genuine warmth, deep respect, and honest kindness. Clearing those first four things will instantly lighten both your kitchen and your closet, and you will feel it tonight. Now we move toward the living space, where the next items attack you in a quieter, sneakier, and repeated way. These following things cause tiny, invisible stress, a small, sharp little hit every single time your passing eyes cross over. These are not dramatic problems, they are small, constant ones, and small, constant things shape your daily mood the most. You never really notice one single hit alone, yet across a long day, all those hits silently add together heavily. This slow, invisible tax on your attention is exactly why your home can feel tiring without any obvious, clear reason. The fifth thing is waiting inside your bathroom drawer, collected slowly from hotels, store counters, and forgotten free little giveaways. Tiny lotions, small shampoo bottles, perfume samples, and makeup testers you faithfully saved, but somehow never actually ended up using. Each tiny item is really a delayed decision, a small, quiet promise that you will surely deal with it later. When dozens pile together, your already tired mind ends up carrying dozens of unfinished little choices it cannot fully release. You are not really saving money there. You are slowly saving tiny, unfinished decisions that quietly crowd your busy mind. The shift is honest and clear, so either use them today or let them leave your drawer and home today. The sixth thing might be slowly dying inside your living room while you watch and quietly keep hoping for recovery. We keep watering it mostly to avoid the guilt of quitting, not because we truly believe it will actually recover. It's that one sad plant with brown drooping leaves you keep watering while quietly feeling guilty about giving up. In Japanese philosophy, dying nature kept indoors radiates a very heavy, decaying energy that slowly drains the whole surrounding room. A thriving plant gives life freely, while a dying one quietly pulls that same fresh life right back out again. You first brought that plant home hoping for life and freshness, so honor that hope by choosing fresh life again. The shift is to revive it properly with real and patient care, or release it gratefully instead of keeping decay. The seventh thing is the big one, the item almost everyone watching can probably see from exactly where they sit. It's those messy stacks of paper, the old bills, the random mail, and thick manuals that nobody ever reads. That growing pile quietly becomes the ultimate silent list of chores, undone tasks, and small nagging things you owe yourself. Paper has a strange, heavy power because each unhandled sheet silently represents one more small decision you keep postponing endlessly. Every time your eyes brush across it, your brain absorbs a tiny stress spike, even without ever truly reading anything. The shift is to touch each single paper only once, then file it, handle it quickly, or throw it away. One slow, honest pass through that pile can quietly hand you back a calm mind you forgot you ever had. Almost every manual already lives freely online, so clearing that pile removes a stress signal you absorbed for many years. The eighth thing is the very first sight greeting both you and every single guest who walks through your door. It is the shoes piled high, the dropped heavy bags, and the random delivery boxes collecting on your entryway floor. In Japan, the entryway is called the genkan, treated as a sacred threshold between the outside world and your home. The rule there stays beautifully simple because nothing is ever allowed to gather or sit forgotten on that clean floor. Walk into clutter and you instantly feel chaos, but walk into a clear, open entrance and you finally breathe out. Your front door quietly sets the very first feeling of home, so let that first feeling be open and calm. The shift is keeping that entryway floor completely open, letting fresh luck and calm new energy quietly enter your home. Now we step gently into the most private rooms, where the remaining items grow far more personal and deeply emotional. In fact, number 11 is something many people treasure deeply, yet it quietly anchors them straight to old, buried grief. These next ones are the deep items, the psychological clutter hiding silently in plain sight all around your living space. They quietly tie you to the painful past or to anxiety without you ever truly noticing that heavy, invisible connection. You cannot easily think your way out of these because the weight is emotional and lives below your daily awareness. The ninth thing is that one chaotic drawer everybody secretly owns, stuffed completely with tangled cords, chargers, adapters, and wires. Half of them belong to devices you already sold or threw away years ago, yet you still keep them anyway. We tell ourselves a confident story about being prepared, but really we are just afraid to make one small choice. That tangled drawer is really an anxious attachment to some unknown future emergency that will almost certainly never actually arrive. The messy knot of cables perfectly mirrors the messy knot of constant worry quietly running inside your busy, tired mind. You are paying for that imaginary someday with real space and real quiet stress that you carry around with you. The shift is keeping only the few cables you genuinely use, neatly labeled, and letting all the rest finally go. The 10th thing is sitting on your display shelf right now, quietly demanding the attention it never honestly truly earned. It is that little souvenir or trinket from somebody else's old vacation that you honestly do not even really like. It carries no real warmth for you anymore, only a small social weight you never actually agreed to carry forever. Guilt alone keeps it standing there, and keeping any object purely out of guilt fills your whole home with obligation. Every item you choose to proudly display should gently lift you, yet this one only delivers a small, dusty pang. The person who gave it truly wanted your happiness, not your guilt, so keeping it sadly betrays their kind intention. The shift is honoring the kindness behind the gift, then releasing the object since the love was never the trinket. The 11th thing is the one I promised, the treasured possession secretly working as a quiet anchor to deep grief. It is the old letters, the ex-partner's worn hoodie you sometimes still wear, the jewelry hidden away unseen somewhere. These quiet relics feel sacred, yet they silently guard a door you genuinely need to close for your own healing. As long as those heavy items occupy your space, your inner emotional space quietly stays occupied, crowded, and blocked too. There is simply no room left for new, healthy love or growth while you keep that door propped open backward. Holding those objects does not keep the love alive. It only keeps the old wound quietly open and slowly bleeding. The shift is allowing yourself to gently close that chapter, making real, honest room for whatever beautiful thing comes next. The 12th thing is hanging silently in your closet right now, slowly and quietly ruining the very clothes you love. They are those thin, flimsy wire hangers from the dry cleaner that distort the shoulders and shape of your garments. Japan holds deep respect for every single garment, believing clothes deserve genuine structural care, attention, and quiet, gentle daily protection. Those cheap corporate hangers break the calm look of a tidy closet while damaging the very clothes you bought yourself. Caring for your clothes is quietly caring for yourself, telling your own mind that your everyday life deserves real effort. The shift is simply swapping them for matching sturdy hangers so everything keeps its shape and looks instantly calm and intentional. We have now cleared the clutter, the guilt, and the old heavy energy weighing down your busy emotional living spaces. The final three items are the very hardest to release, yet they carry the highest impact on your nightly rest. These last things directly attack your sleep, your deep recovery, and your fresh morning clarity, right where you lie down. Whatever sits beside your bed becomes the very last thing your mind absorbs before it finally drifts into deep sleep. The 13th thing is the work and exercise gear quietly living right beside the very place where you should rest. It is the laptop resting on your nightstand, the notebook near your soft pillow, the dumbbell waiting in the corner. Your brain is always quietly reading your room, and a working room teaches it to stay alert when you sleep. Sleeping beside your work forces your tired brain to link the sacred space of rest with stress, output, and labor. You lie down quietly hoping to relax, yet the final thing your eyes see is your endless list of obligations. Your bedroom should feel like a soft, safe harbor, not a quiet second office waiting silently for tomorrow's heavy demands. The shift is sending all work and exercise gear out, letting your bedroom finally mean one single thing: pure rest. The 14th thing is that slowly growing stack of unread books sitting patiently and quietly beside your tired sleeping head. The Japanese even named this gentle, quiet little habit sundoku, buying many books and letting them peacefully pile up unread. But this pile pressures you very differently, quietly whispering that you should already be smarter, sharper, and somehow further along. Every unread book becomes a silent reminder that you are falling behind the better person you imagined you would become. Knowledge should feel like a warm invitation, never a silent debt stacked beside your head, reminding you of falling behind. The shift is keeping only the single book you are reading now, moving all the rest to another quiet room. The 15th thing is the final barrier standing physically between your exhausted body and the deep rest it truly craves. It is your bed, buried beneath 6, 8, or 10 decorative pillows and throws you must remove every single night. Comfort that creates a nightly chore is not real comfort. It is simply decoration quietly disguised as cozy, genuine rest. They look lovely during the bright, busy day, yet each night you must clear them just to climb inside again. In Japan, a simple sleeping layout means the moment you feel ready for bed, you are already comfortably lying down. Every tiny obstacle between you and your bed quietly tells your tired body that rest must still be earned somehow. The shift is keeping only the pillows you actually sleep on, removing that soft wall blocking your effortless nightly rest. Now, exactly as I promised, here is the simple two-step Japanese reset test, taking under 5 quiet, calm minutes. Step 1 is the touch audit, where you pick up any object you secretly suspect is quietly, steadily draining you. Hold it gently and notice your body, because if you feel any tension, that item is silently weighing you down. Your honest body always knows the truth, long before your busy thinking mind manages to invent another comfortable little excuse. Step 2 is the threshold rule, asking whether you would proudly display this object to warmly greet an arriving guest. If the honest answer is no, then it does not deserve a quiet, hidden home in your drawer or closet. This single honest question instantly cuts through years of guilt, habit, and the soft excuses we quietly tell ourselves daily. Touch it, hold it up to that threshold, and if it clearly fails both gentle tests, it lovingly gets released. So here is the whole simple truth gathered together in one calm breath before you begin your own gentle reset. A peaceful home is never truly built by adding more, but by bravely refusing to keep what no longer belongs. Every single thing you choose to release quietly creates a little more open room for calm, clarity, peace, and breath. You do not actually need a bigger house at all. You simply need a far lighter, freer, and calmer one. Lightness is not about owning almost nothing. It is about keeping only what truly earns its quiet place beside you. Now look slowly around your quiet room and tell me honestly which number you are staring at in this moment. Name that one number out loud right now, because naming it honestly is the very first real step toward freedom. Start with one single drawer tonight, release one heavy thing, and let your home finally breathe gently with you again.